How do you think history is going to look back on Frank Gore's career?
I think people will look back on it and saying, why isn't he in the Hall of Fame? I hope he does get in. I think he deserves it. But he wasn't on any commercials. He's not the guy that's the go-to guy by the media afterwards. He's a soft-spoken dude who just keeps going. And in the era in which the 30-something running back is supposed to be cast aside and no longer effective, he just keeps doing it. He still is the last 1,000-yard rusher for the Indianapolis Colts. And we're not even talking about the 49ers, for whom he had a 100-yard rushing and touchdown game in the Super Bowl against the Ravens in the Superdome. So it's just the guys had big games in big spots for big teams, and nobody talks about him because he's a guy who never seeks the spotlight, and the spotlight never seeks him or finds him. He just keeps ticking. He needs 1,500 yards to catch Walter Payton, which at his current clip would be maybe 2 more years, depending on which team gets him and uses him or keeps him. So it's entirely possible that it could go Emmett and Frank Gore, but right now, in terms of people who are, living members of the all-time rushing list, it's Emmett and Frank Gore right now.
Yeah, and I agree. He's a Hall of Famer. Not everybody is, we always look at the Hall of Fame and we go, well, is he as good as this guy? Like every baseball player is not as good as Babe Ruth. But that doesn't mean you're not a Hall of Famer. Frank Gore is not Barry Sanders. He's not Emmitt Smith. He's not Jim Brown. He's not Walter Payton. But that doesn't mean he can't be a Hall of Famer. We get caught up on these numbers and comparisons, and then we lose sight on what somebody accomplished. And I think Frank Gore is a Hall of Famer.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.